Jesus, what am I doing back here? Pushing buttons, screwing everything up like it's my first show. Welcome to Benchmonster TV, everybody.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
I am the Bench Monster.
Thank you for joining us this evening.
I'm drinking my sparkling fizzy water protein from Costco. 30 grams, no carbs.
It's pretty good.
Yep, on a diet here. As you know, dropping some body weight, doing things that I got to do, and still trying to stay strong. What kind of show do we have?
A good one.
Yeah, it's always good. As you may or may not know, I think Tony Carlino is competing this weekend. That's the rumor on the street. He's going for Tiny Meekers 1102 Poly record.
Okay.
And some reason, Tony Carlino pushed out a bunch of videos, and I grabbed a few of them. So we'll be checking those out. We got the usual speed bench and max effort, as you always will see. Unless I don't film it. Sometimes. We'll see. Yeah. How are you?
Good.
Good. Are you strong? I'm skinny.
You are
290.
Under 300, yeah.
Yeah. It was hard finding a bench shirt Tuesday night to go max effort. Went down to my dungeon down here, and I had a pile of shirts 4 feet high, about 5 feet wide. I picked up an F8 that had 2 collars on it, and I said, that's a pretty beefed up shirt. I'm going to take that to the gym and see what happens. We'll get to that when we get to max effort, but found a shirt that kind of works at a lighter body weight, so, you know, I'm not walking around at 315 anymore.
Nope.
Bodybuilder here. Cutting calories sucks, but really this time of year too, and it's like treats and sweets and stuff. Not for me. I'm doing it totally opposite. And I'll tell you one thing I don't like is I get cold more often now. I don't have all insulation going on. So I find myself getting cold, which is weird.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. When I'm all fat and fluffy, I'm hot all the time. Anyway, let's get to some videos. I had a little family emergency this week, kind of put a wrench in the wheel, but threw together some videos here. I think you'll like them. We'll check those out and the max effort speed bench, and then we'll say hi to everybody in the chat box and hope everybody gets strong week after week in their physical fitness ventures. First up, I'm always going to pull this kid's video. Colton Engelbrecht here, 1,003 raw deadlift. Then he puts some straps on, pulls it for 4. You may see it again later in life. It's just awesome to see. And I got to put up an image so you don't see us. But that's just picking up 1,003 right there. Unheard of. 20 years ago. And going to pull it for 4. I hope he stays healthy and doesn't get any injuries. You know, shit happens, but he's on a roll. And it'll be exciting to see what he does at that big meet in February, where he's going.
It'll be interesting to see how he does.
I listened to some of his interviews on YouTube, and he's talking about what he wants to do at 275, 308, and pretty impressive numbers. Something about pulling 1157, I heard. I'm always out for numbers, and I remember him saying that, so that'd be cool to see. I think he can do it. We have 2 Tony Carlino videos here. We're going to check him out doing 1107 in a poly. This is his planned second attempt at his meet, which I believe is this weekend. Let's check out that, what did I call it? Second attempt. Okay. Snazzy video. Perfect handoffs. Jeez. 2, 1, boing. And everyday business for Tony right there. That's locked. Holy smokes. Things are looking good. I don't know much about the poly overkill thing there, but apparently it's a little stretchier material from what I did here. And rooting for you this weekend. Tony Carlino. Next up, we have Tony Carlino doing 1212 in his Everstrong with an insert, I believe. That's what I put down because I saw an insert. Let's check out 1212.
See ya.
He had another video doing 1300, but I don't want to do all Tony Carlino videos. I have to do other videos too. Anyway, 1212, just another day in the gym. Magnum bar there. I have not tried the Everstrong shirt. Dan Logman has one, and it's a 3X, which should fit me, but I am getting skinnier now, but I'm thinking about trying it on. Donnie put it on the other night and did 600 full range in it. Yeah, touched in it. It's pretty impressive. Okay, so we saw that. Let's check out Larry Wheels here. I'm doing some a 405 overhead press. Come on, Mr. Wheels. Anybody know what Larry's up to? Is he doing strongman? Is he... So I'm running around with that Russian, that big old Russian guy. I won't pronounce his name, but he's ungodly huge. Starts with an S. Anyway, don't know what Larry is doing lately. Powerlifting, strongman, not sure. Eric Alfotor, hitting 1100 board press with ease. That's what I put down. Eric in this video here is being coached a little bit by, who's that? Jimmy Kolb.
Oh, yeah.
Not coach, but just center handoff guy here. Got that camo battle ready on there. This is how it all starts, people. Holding it, moving it, getting acquainted to it. There you go. And then the next step is another board, and so on and so forth. I like to do reverse bands also. Not a big fan of static holds, like I said before. This was sent to me. This is Bubba Pritchard here. He's at the 2025 Office Strongman Games. And I believe this young man is 14. Very strong. Big kid, too. Wow. Makes it look easy.
Yeah.
555. I don't think I can carry that. No straps either, right? That's hold on to it. Yeah, I think so. Oh, God. No, I don't want to play that game. That's not my world. Good job, Mr. Pritchard.
Very nice.
I'm going to see a lot more of him, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bright future there.
Bright. Decided to grab this one here. This is Russell Orhigh, doing a 10 kilogram above the current IPF world record. It's an 804 squat, and I had to watch it a few times. Beautiful squat. Let's play it. I need a backing, it says, so I got to put that thing up. Get mentally prepared there. Load the weight on. Oh, 804 on your back. Low bar squatter. That's how I squat, or I used to. Wish I could still do it, but I'm old and frail. Good job, Russell.
Nice. Very
God
nice.
darn. People are so strong. It's awesome to see, man.
It's crazy.
Even if it ain't me. I was strong once. I'm trying to get strong again. That was awesome. 804 squat in sleeves.
Impressive, yeah.
What are we at? Speed bench already. Like I said, I didn't get a ton of videos, but we're gonna roll right into speed bench. I kind of remember what we did. I think it was straight weight, but I don't know the reps and sets, so we'll talk it through as we go. Straight weight, straight bar. I was just coming off a deload. Actually didn't lift heavy on that Tuesday, and it really helped this week. Definitely needed it. I think we're doing 5x5s here. Sometimes we do 9x3s, 5x5s. I just stuck to 275. I think I did my last set with 315, paused. But we'll see. That deload really, really helped. I can't say enough about it because I felt like $1,000,000 on Tuesday night, like I could do anything. Actually, could have went to probably set a raw PR, but I was more interested in getting in my shirt. So we're doing some pauses there a little bit. Nothing exciting. Everybody does it. Donnie, Jose, Hines. This is after Thanksgiving, so we decided to train at 3 this day. I was carb loaded for that day. I think everybody paused them. I don't know if I filmed everybody, but That's where we do business right there. Jose, I believe, puts the feet up. We'll see. Yep. A little Larson press there on the last one. Last 5x5. Jose used 315 from beginning to end. With ease. No leg drive. Awesome. Big fan of extensions over here. That's why I got the pointy elbows. We tried to add a band to this, and we hooked it to the back peg there, and of course it didn't work. And we didn't really want to drag over dumbbells, but we said if we ever wanted to add bands, we know how to do it. So we decided just to roll the extensions. I showed the lighter reps here because you really got to get your elbows warm. You want to hop into this stuff with cold elbows and start jacking things. You're going to irritate that tissue. And once you get it inflamed and pissed, it does stick around for a long time. I'm trying to do an extension, so I'm above my head was where the bar's going, and in a straight line, so I'm not able to press. That's the key. Because it's real easy to cheat this by pushing. When you use the muscles that we're supposed to use here, it's an extension, so get the shoulders out of it, get those elbows tucked in, yada, yada, yada. Jose, I think, may have went 2 plates. I don't even know. Pretty quiet day in the gym after Thanksgiving. Not a lot of people there. That was Black Friday, if anybody knows anything. I got to try a 1.25 plates. Jose told me to widen out my grip a little bit because my wrists were being twisted in weird directions, which I felt, but I didn't care. Getting pretty lean in those arms. After seeing mine and seeing Heinz here, we got to get some more tricep on him. Just a general observation. I don't see this all the time because when I'm filming, I'm kind of walking around, getting water, doing my thing. I don't stand there very often, but here's Jose with 2 plates and a 10. It's one healthy extension here. Let that roll back, extend up.
Was Donnie not lifting with you guys?
Yeah, Donnie's there.
He looks like he's at the squat rack.
I think he was helping his girlfriend over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, we moved on. This is something I like to do here. This is pre-exhausting the triceps with 10 reps with dumbbells, rolled right into rolling dumbbells. Nobody liked it. It's 20 reps a set. You don't think those little 10 pushes do much, but when you go to roll, then you say, ho, ho, they are warmed and they are a little taxed. And we did 4 sets of these. I'm trying not to irritate my elbows, so I start light. Move up. Jose over there with 80s. Donnie probably with 60s over there. All in different ways to train triceps. Got to get creative. Got to get Quasimodo here. Almost in unison. True. Kind of looks cool. Yeah, we take up the whole gym. That's what we do. These were tough. Don't let it fool you. 20 reps is a mind blower. Got to throw in some shoulders, so I took this far shot across the walkway here. Seated shoulder press. Don't use it that often, but on shoulder day we do. Thought we'd throw it in. Like to throw in a shoulder on a bench day. Doesn't hurt. I think we did 2 plates for 3 sets, 10, 12, something like that. Heinz set a PR, his raw record. I did a 5:10 on max efforts. We'll check that out. And he's on a carnivore diet, so he's not eating any carbs other than fruit. So I think he's doing a little health thing too, and it seems to be working Because when we rolled into max effort, this is where I felt the benefits of a deload. When I grabbed what's a red 55, like
40. Oh, wait.
145. What is it?
Oh, a red plate.
Yeah, red plate. So I got a 1 red on there, and I'm like, whoa, that's flying out of my hands. 2 red plates, you know, 275, whatever it is. I was like, man, that's feeling. I usually go 325. I went right to 385, and well, it's not much, but I was like, damn, that felt good. And I went to like 455. I was like, I should take 5, but I wanted to get in the shirt. So let's get down to max effort here. I'm going to start off with Donnie here. Loaned him one of my F8s to use, and he's got 600 on the bar. I believe Donnie went up to 805 or something. We'll check it out. That looks good. This is a 455 or something. I usually don't go that high raw. I usually go 405 right to 7, but I was like, I kind of feeling some raw stuff today. Maybe I should do some more, but yeah, got business to do. Jose with the same weight. Good. Donnie here. What's he got? 715? That's all the reds on a 2 board. In the F8. Pulled the sleeve down a tad. Uh-huh. Let him build that shirt. 3, 2, 1. Press. Boing. Good job. 715. Got the old trusty dark side Viper 2. 715. My first stop. Always 715. I like to get that one. That one feels good. Boing, boing. That's nothing. Donnie here, 805. I believe we got the sleeves about 1 inch from his elbow, so they're pulled down. The front is pulled down. Make the shirt a little bit more aggressive. And locked out with ease. Good job, sir. 805. Looks like I took a pit stop at 805. So this is the double collared F8 14-pound shirt. Love it. Wasn't sure what was going to happen here, so I took it to a 3 board. The differential in body weight. And I was like, okay, that's going there. So now I know to go to 2, we'll go up higher. Hines here with 510 for a PR. Said he didn't want my hands on the bar, so I told the guys on the side, it's all yours. I'm done. Boom. That's pretty good. Jose, I think 500 here. Doing a little 2 board action. Might be 510. That was easy. Okay, what do we got on here now? 805 to a 2 board? Or is our quarter on there? God darn it, I don't see the quarter. So it might be 855. I think it was. What about my camera? I can't see the little weights on the side, but I don't see a 25 green on the ground. I jumped right to a grand 1,005 actually. This actually rolled on me about 1 inch from the board. It rolled forward, and I rolled it back in my line and pressed it up. I thought about it for a half second, and I said, I'm going to try it. Because it rolled forward right at the board. Really kind of got tight there. Roll it back, up. Good. 1,005. I was happy. Was going to take one more, but everybody was kind of done, and we have to move on. Let us to incline dumbbells here. I just set a couple sets. We'll start with 120s, 130s. When I press, I try to press as fast as I can. Very explosive in everything I do. As bodybuilding, I do slow descension, etc., etc. Mind muscle connection, but I train for explosion. A to B as fast as you can be. Jose here picking up the 150s on the incline. Nice full range of motion reps, too. It doesn't come down 5 inches from his chest and push him up. He actually comes down, touches his chest with the weights. I like that. That's some good incline right there, people. Wish we had 175s or 200s, but when you got 150s, that's all you got, then boom. I'm in the 125-30 zone there. Doing my thing. Another Tuesday night at the gym. Yeah, I'm trying to explode there. Use everything I can. Get that weight up. Boom. Boom. I don't train to be slow. Donnie here doing a little bit of incline dumbbell himself with 70s, looks like. I think we only did 2 or 3 sets. Nothing crazy. The triceps was going to be a different monster. I was kind of open to suggestions, and we found a cool one over on this cable machine we'll show you. It was Donnie's idea, actually, and I kind of liked it. Donnie, how many reps you doing? He's got to be at 15 by now. Good job. I decided to do, it was half presses, which are 10 extensions and then 10 presses towards your feet. I wasn't interested in the pressing towards the feet. I wanted to save as much front delt, so I just did extensions. And I just went until it hurt. And that's a mini band, end to end, underneath the bench there. There was no rep set count. It was just go until you burn. Jose's going to do the pressing towards the feet. Tires those triceps out a little bit more, and then try to roll it again to the head. This is the hard part when you go back down. That's on max effort night. I'm trying to do more weight than reps here. So I got a quarter on there now. This was a tough one. This was like, what the frick? We put a quarter on and a 45 each side in the band. That was tough. I was like, damn, that kind of burns. Jose here going to do the same thing. Takes the grip in a little closer than I do. Makes it look easy too. Good rollbacks there. Good. 2-man spot team there. This little, I'm not a big fan of cables as an exercise, but this one here with these 2-inch fat grip handles, you actually have to squeeze them. There's nothing to hold on to. They're slick and there's no knurling on them whatsoever. And kind of pushing them out to the side kind of reminded me of an inverted kickback. Really felt this in the upper tricep, way up high behind the arm, in a weird spot. It was getting pumped. I've never felt it before until I did this exercise right here. And that's why I kind of liked it. You kind of backed in, kind of used the poles as a post, and then push out and away like that and back. Oh yeah. It's kind of one of my new favorites right here. Once I felt that where it was pumping, I was like, oh, this is a new thing. I thought it was just going to be like a push down, but I was totally wrong. I was impressed with this. Having to squeeze those handles is right up my alley because that activates the muscles in the arms and the triceps, so you got to squeeze them as hard as you can. We were going to do some seated on the floor overhead presses, but Donnie decided to kind of try this one here. It doesn't have any back support, so a little bit of core you got to have. First time I did it, it was kind of weird looking, and then Jose said, spread your feet out and then puff your chest out, and you got to push your head through the bar, Donnie said, so that's why I'm doing that. It kind of was easier. Once Jose gave me the direction and Donnie said put your head through, I was kind of liking it. Now it's only a plate, but hey, that's what we do. And of course we went over and did push downs, but that's boring. So nobody wants to see push downs, you know. But it is a part of our tricep training, always to hit the triceps on the push downs before we walk out the door to further fatigue them and make them grow and make them pissed. What do you think about that? Sounds like I got it all together. So we got Heinz making PRs, Donnie's hitting PRs. Dan's got a rotator twang right now, so he's kind of sidelined. I'm dropping weight and still kind of strong for a skinny guy. So, yeah, I don't ever want 1,000. I don't ever want not want to do it, because if you don't do it very often, then when you go back to meet it again, it's not a friendly greeting. It's like, whoa, where have you been? You got to kind of condition your body to handle that on a continuous basis. That's my belief. Well, we'll get to the chat box here, so nobody has to hang around all night and listen to me ramble. I'm just going to drink my protein. Shut up.
All right. Paul Offer was here first. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey, Paul. Thanks for joining us. Always great to have you. Hope you and Christina are doing well. Kyle. Hey, Kyle. He says, hello, y'all. Hey,
Howdy,
Kyle.
sir.
Thanks for joining us. Glad you could make it. Just started a new job, so I haven't been able to film much, but I'm still benching well over 4 plates for a
Good.
few reps.
That's
I
all that
haven't
matters.
tried a 1 rep max yet, though. Okay.
Yeah, no
Good.
need
Still
to.
strong, it sounds like. Yeah, you don't
Safety first. Especially in a gym where you don't get, a good handoff person or know what they're doing. It's nice to have somebody there in case, misgroove it or something,
Definitely.
So. I didn't do nothing. Roger Brome.
Where?
Roger
You missed
Brome.
one.
Right there. It's Roger Brome.
Oh, I missed one.
Yeah, you sure did.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you need
Roger
glasses.
Brome, good.
Maybe you
I
need
don't know
glasses.
how I missed that.
You
My
can't-
eyes went right to hi, Roger.
Oh, no.
And I skipped the where they were saying hi. I'm
Oh.
sorry, Roger. Hey, Roger. Good evening. Glad you could join us. Glad you could be here. Hope you're doing well. Hope training's still going really well.
Last week it looked like it was going well.
Mm-hmm. But Kyle says, but I'm almost repping my old 1 rep max of 465 and 20 pounds lighter.
Hey,
There
I'm
you
20
go.
pounds lighter too.
Nice.
Makes
Very
2 of
nice.
us.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Still strong and dropping the weight. Love it. Let's see here. Roger Brome. How's it going, Kyle? That guy, Kyle. It's going better so far. John Allen. That's a new name.
New name.
If a viewer were to reach out to you beforehand, are you open to having people come join your crew for a session?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Door is always open.
Yeah.
You give us a heads up so we can make sure everybody's there, because sometimes, people have obligations, and it'd be nice to say, hey, will everybody be here on next week, Tuesday? And everybody says, yeah, we'll be here. So then we could say, oh, next Tuesday, we're all going to be here. Yeah, definitely open. Anytime. Show up at our gym and come lift with us.
Definitely.
Don't have to do what we do. Just come in and we'll lift some weights. Shirt, no shirt. Probably get some tips. Probably give us some tips. Who knows? Yeah. You might bring a new tricep exercise to the table that I don't know about. And I know a lot of them. So, yeah, definitely. Just contact me via email. I always post my email on here. That's where you send videos, too, if you want them on the show on Thursday night at 7 p.m. West Coast time. Give me a brief description of what I'm looking at so I can write it down and give it its props that it's due. Yeah. Helps me because I go out to find videos that I think everybody wants to see, and it's hard.
Yeah,
you see me sitting here scrolling through Instagram. That's not what I want to do,
I know.
but I got to go find stuff, and it's hard.
Howard Weingarten. Hey, Howard. Thanks for joining us. Good to see ya. Glad you can make it. Hey, guys, just a question. Did you get a chance to check on that 3AD?
Is that a peptide? I did Google something. I don't know what I came up with. I did Google it. I thought it was a peptide or something. I'm not sure. Am I right? Am I right?
Can't remember what that.
It wasn't too long ago. I still have it written down in my notes. Let me look real quick here. 3AD peptide. Yeah, I think I Googled it. And I don't know what I found. Honestly, when I read it, I said, oh, I probably said something like that. And I totally spaced and I don't remember now. So I'm sorry that I don't have a lot of information on it, but I did look it up and see what it was. And something I do a lot of. There are a lot of peptides out there that for beauty, for skin, hair, nails, and healing, and natural growth hormone releasing. And it seems like they're coming out with new ones now. Names I can't even pronounce. Like Snap 71 or something is a peptide.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, just weird names like that. And I got to copy it to Google and put peptide after it. And then gets all of this information. So peptides are the key. Definitely. Especially the BPC and TB500. Excellent healing tools there. So, and then the Samorelin and the Ipamorelin and stuff like that. Phenomenal for natural growth hormone release. And taken at night, it's phenomenal. Helps with fat loss. Makes your skin nice and pretty. Takes away wrinkles. Yeah, that's why I look so youthful. They even have Botox I saw on a list one time. That's a weird one. Thought about getting it. Botox.
I wouldn't trust that.
Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah, especially you get it from
'Cause you have
a
to do it
peptide
yourself.
supply. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I had it done once at a Botox
You
party.
had it done.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
With their stuff.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I don't know
really
about
small
ordering it.
needle. And he went around my forehead here and got my frown lines. And I had little mosquito bites there for like a half hour. Really weird. Because I thought it was to paralyze the muscle that you're injecting in so it won't move. That's why those movie stars, when they make expressions, their forehead is unwrinkled and flat and doesn't move. Because all the connective tissue in there is dead from Botox. But they look gorgeous.
It's the important part.
Yeah. No, but yeah, too many peptides out there. They all have, and they're all they don't have human case studies on a lot of them, so they compare them to rats, and we're not rats, and so on and so forth. But there are ones out there that are magical and that work. Seems the FDA is getting really mad about the BPC 157 because it's keeping people from having to go to the doctor, because it's the healing properties of it are pretty phenomenal. The human BPC it has a different name, something protein compound. It's so weird. I looked it up. It has a name now or something. But yeah. Well, anyway, so dieting will continue for me. No more gorging. I don't have. Still doing that retatrutide peptide, that GLP-1, and definitely. I made a comment to the guys on bench night that when I see a TV commercial with a big juicy cheeseburger, usually I'm out the door to go get it. And I just watch that now, and it's just, man, it does things to your appetite. That's really weird. Takes it away, sort of. But anyway, it's helping, and it's lowering blood sugar, and I'm losing visceral fat, organ fat, and so on and so forth. All right, chat box.
Howard says, also I hit 765 to a 3 board in my shirt, but my old age kicked in and I forgot to video.
All right.
Oh man, and hopefully hitting it next week to 2 board, and hopefully I remember to video it.
No, it's hard because you focused on what you're doing,
right?
And your lifts, and last thing is the videoing it. So I totally understand. You got a lot on your plate, and you need a handoff
Nice work,
person
though,
or a person.
765.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Probably in that 4-ply too.
Nice work.
That's good. Got to get that shirt broke in. Got to keep stretching it a little. Get those rubber bands in there loosened up.
Do you have, John Allen, do you have any recommendations on when to get into a shirt for the first time?
First time. Well, you got to have a foundation, honestly. You got to have some lifting experience for many years. You got to have a good raw base. I don't want to throw out numbers because I'm singling people out, but it's good to have a great foundation, maybe a 400 raw bench or something. And then you put on a probably an F8, I would say, would be a
Yeah.
good shirt.
So leading into his next
Yeah.
Statement/question, kind of has to do with what you just said.
Okay.
I've been lifting for 4.5 years, competing for 2 with a 352 raw bench
Okay.
at 230, but want to hit 405 raw to earn a shirt first and create a base first. Any thoughts on this?
Oh, absolutely. That's why that's the number I like to throw out is 405 raw.
Yeah. that's what
You've put in time and you've done your spiel, and you're at a certain level now to where you can start looking into 2-ply F8 band shirt, 2-ply. Another good shirt is the Dark Side Viper 2, if he still makes that, because it's real stretchy. It doesn't bind up. There's a lot of, I hate to use the word play, but there's a lot of stretch in that shirt, and it works very well. And the 2-ply or 3-ply one that I have, I don't know if he makes that anymore, but that's one starter shirt I would throw somebody in. And then I don't have any 2-ply F8s, I don't believe, in my arsenal, but I know he makes those, and that would be also another great shirt to get. It's an investment. They're expensive. I don't know what Inzer sells his Phenoms for anymore, but band shirts are $400 or $500, but you'll have them forever, and they tend to hold up, and you get many, many uses out of them. So, but I think you got goals to hit that 405 first. And what, you might honestly get, I don't know if you do decline, incline, and everything else, but a lot of times, like in my case, I hit 405 first on the decline. I was doing 375, 350 on the flat bench, but decline, I could do 405 for 2. Did my first 500 on a decline, and that would be it. 600, that came just benching. But no, you're on the right path to set a specific goal, and 352 to 405 is really not that far. I mean, that's probably 10 weeks of speed bench and some twisted and twangled. I have to look at your physique and see where you're needing to add the muscle mass, but that's the fun part of it, how to make people strong and use the proper technique and so forth.
Howard Weingarten. Yes, in that 4-ply, and that's exactly what I'm looking to do still. And it feels like it's starting to open up more.
Yeah, that's one thing about those shirts is they're really like a brand new pair of shoes, for a while, and you gotta just keep working that fabric a little bit, and it'll actually mold to your body somewhat. I know it's a weird thing to say, but it maybe it's use the word the material relaxes, and once you stretched it a little bit and got some play in it, they tend to work good. Now, if this was 2007 and it was an Inzer Phenom, you'd have one lift in the shirt and it would be done. Because then the shirt would stretch 1.5 inches, and it was a nightmare. That's what I did. Yeah, but always open. John Allen 6125. If you're, I don't know where you live, but if you're close in the proximity, if you want to come down. I know it's a weird time. We train Tuesdays at 4:30 and Fridays at 4:30, but those are our max effort and speed bench days, and yeah, we'd love to have extra people.
Yeah,
it's always fun. Not too hard a place to find on the map here where we are, and just got to show up and bring your gear and
train hard.
Let's throw some weight around, man. That's what I want to do. Like new people when they come and visit.
Yeah.
People think when they come and train with me, though, that they have to do what we're doing. You don't have to do. We could be doing board pressing. You could be doing full range, whatever you want to do. Just put some weight on the bar and do it. You don't do exactly what we're doing. Some people, like I'm in a shirt, Heinz will be going raw, and we have people doing different things. So that's the fun part of it. And then tricep assistance work, big fan of that. So there'll be a lot of that. Extra workouts, so on and so forth. What's for dinner?
I don't know.
Chipotle? We went there last night at what time? 10. They're open till 11, and we walk in and there's nothing to eat. All they had was nothing.
They had 1 scoop of chicken and pork.
Yeah. I said, I'm going home. Had a steak.
That's it. A little bit of pork, not even a lot of pork.
Yeah. I don't know why they stay open till 11 when they don't have any food after 10.
I was like, you guys need to close.
It's ridiculous.
At this point. But
And I don't like eating food that was cooked at 10 in the morning at 10 at night. So
I'm gonna be getting early.
yeah, we won't be going there till 10 o'clock tonight. That's for sure.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Should be quite a bit earlier.
Everybody is getting ready for Christmas right ahead of us. Going to be
hopefully
exciting.
Everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
And a good Thanksgiving we
I
had.
haven't seen you guys since.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we had our show last Wednesday instead of Thursday.
Yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah.
I was all skedaddled.
I know.
Thought Friday was Saturday. Didn't know what was going on. Then they wanted to lift early on Friday, and that threw me off. So yeah, Christmas will come in, and then we got New Year and new beginnings and new goals, and we're all going to achieve them, no matter what. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Good. Follow me.
Let's go.
Team, go. Team Benchmonster, go, go. Yeah, so, well, like I said, Tony, I don't know when he's competing, Saturday, Sunday, maybe. Hopefully we see some Facebook posts.
Are
Or
you sure he's...
Dan Logman told me that. And judging from Tony's posts, I think he's done with his training. So if it's this weekend or next, yeah. I don't know if when he tones it down before a meet. I know I do 2 weeks out. Opener deload contest. Boom. Deload opener contest. I mean, whoa, did it backwards. Yeah. Yeah, hard to believe how time's flying. 2025 is going to be gone. What's the deal with Christmas? It's 12, 25, 25. Isn't that first time in the history it's ever was 12, 25, 25 or something? The month.
Every date, it's the same.
No, but that's 25 is whatever. I saw that on Facebook.
25, 25?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course it's never been.
No. I don't know why somebody posted that. It made my brain burn.
No, every time it's the 25th. 12, 25, 25. That doesn't matter.
2025. It mattered.
But every time, no, because every month there's a 25th of every month. So every month.
Yeah, but the year's 25.
Right. Every month of this year is 25, 25.
But something with Christmas, I don't know what I read.
Okay, well,
it's weird.
You're not giving us enough information to me.
I saw it on Facebook, and I scanned over it, and they were talking about it, and I was like, what does that got to do with anything kind of interesting? And that's what we were saying.
You're not relaying the correct message.
Okay, maybe I read it wrong, but I thought that's what I read. That's how I scroll through Facebook. I just go through fast, and then I stop, and I say, whoa, what's that? Okay, that looks interesting.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Well, it's 25 of the month and 25.
And it is like that every single month of the year.
Well, then
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either. Maybe it doesn't make sense.
So I'm telling you, you're not. You might have read something and it sounded fascinating, but you're not relaying it correctly.
I swear it was something to do with 25 or something. It was just I read it. Leave me alone. I'll find it. I'll prove you wrong.
I'm trying to follow you, and I'm just like can't.
Well, that's the internet for you.
25 every month on the 25th day of the month.
Yeah, but this Christmas, I don't know what the deal was. Leave me alone.
There's missing information to this story.
We'll get back to that. Where's my knife?
You don't need it.
Yes, I do. Cut you from here to here. Hold your head up.
Being threatened.
Hold your head up like that.
Got it on camera now. Call the police.
Yeah, live on cam. Anyway. I don't know what my body weight goal is. What did I say? 285, 75, 79, 80? That's pretty good. Then I'll get some blood work done. And then if I decide to start moving body weight back up, I'm going to do it with the right foods. It's so easy to do it with the wrong foods. I could throw in dirty calories and be 320 in 2 weeks. Maybe sooner. That's how horrible it is. But I really have to thank that GLP-1 peptide for curbing my appetite and giving me weird energy and hopefully lowering blood sugar, A1C, and visceral fat. And that's why I'm on the treadmill all the time. You see me over there with my earbuds in, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 miles, 5% incline.
Yeah.
3 miles an hour. Yeah. Walking my ass off over there.
I've seen it. I'll give you that.
It's hard to lose weight, but really easy to gain it. Oh, so easy. Just eat. Oh. I like to be 300 and lean, so I'm going to have to work on that. But it's work in progress, and I want to maintain my strength, so I got to be doing things correctly. That's why you got to get your protein in, especially when you're on that GLP-1. You got to, because eventually your body will do subcutaneous fat, and then eventually, if you starve it too much, it'll start eating muscle. I think that's what happened to me in the hospital. My body wasted away.
Well, yeah.
Wasted.
You weren't being fed.
Yeah, won't be fed. What is it? What's the most interesting thing they ever said was the body can go without food for what? Days? Or months? Weeks? What did they say?
I can't remember.
Yeah. No, it can't.
I said, not this guy.
No.
Because I said, you're not feeding him at all this whole time? And
No, just...
she said the body can go for a long time. I don't know what she said. And I was like, not this one.
Not this one, dude. Damn. Yeah. 320 down to 255. That's a good way to lose weight.
Not really.
Yeah, not really at all. Oh God, that's behind us. Anyway, next week, what are we gonna do? We hope we have a Tony Carlino story to tell, and some more.
Maybe we can get him on the show.
I think we're gonna max effort with the football bar, so that should be interesting. It's gonna break out some new. We have a bamboo. What do you call it? Camber bar, a rogue one, cambered in the middle. So we're gonna be using some new tools that we have in our arsenal. So we'll see some new things.
John Allen said, "This is the first time I'm watching live, and I only watch partial streams at a time. So forgive me if I am not up to date with you two. Do either of you plan on stepping on the platform again?"
Right here.
Welcome here. We're glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Yeah. I definitely will at some point when I can get healthy and get my numbers back up there, back to where I want them to be before I get there again. But yeah, I definitely intend to do it again.
Me, don't know. With the stenosis above the thoracics, the L5, both ends of my spine not doing too well. I mean, probably could, but I think I would pay for it some way, because in order to do it correctly, you have to drive your head back into the bench to keep that chest up as that compression is occurring. So that's what kind of messed my neck up for years, and contorting my lower lumbar didn't help. And I've been doing this for 30 years, people. So yeah, I love to, but shit, my mentality is if I can't go out there and take the all-time world record, I'm not going out there. So I don't want to go out there just to do it. I want to go out and try to take something. That's just me. But I still enjoy training. I still enjoy putting 1,200 on the bar. I haven't had 1,300 on the bar yet. I don't think I'll do it at this body weight, but if I ever make it to 310 again, we'll do it. The other night, though, I tell you what, man, everything was feeling good.
Yeah,
I was thinking 1,005, I was going to go 11, and then see how that went. So, but, yeah, we'll see. You never know what max effort will bring you on this show. So, it's always crazy. It's always insane. It's always heavy. And you see us busting our ass trying to get stronger week after week after week. This isn't we take summer off, we take winter off, and no, year round. It's a commitment. It's a lifestyle. If you're not 110% in, then you're half-assing. So
yep.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
All right, people. Benchmonster's going to go feed. I don't know what he's gonna get, but he needs carbohydrates a little bit. I'm kind of flat. She wants to go to Chipotle, so that means chicken and rice and steak. You get a bowl, I get a burrito, and those are all within the diet. Maybe some guacamole, good fats. Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess that's what we're doing. Haven't been there in a long time. But I guess that's what you want to do. So,
Kinda, yeah.
Chipotle. Okay, we'll give it a whirl. We'll see if they have any food for us. All right, people.
It's worth a shot.
Keep lifting strong. Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by.
We appreciate you guys spending your Thursday evenings with us. We hope you have a great rest of your evening tonight. An awesome Friday tomorrow. A wonderful weekend and a great start to your week next week. And we look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Love you guys. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for being here.